Na yes, I'm go Africa and I say some say above for heaven. I don't command them from heaven Africa and I command them free.
Yeah. Pope Francis. What can't be. Na I say vaccine be eba. We don't know who the president vaccine no. Na Pope a press conference ma that. I say vaccine eba no. So we GBA easy for you to go to heaven.
I was informed because I can say Wake Up Africa, Jumadi and Agusa or share no High Royal Television. So, Cosona for message in a bra 0200421723 0200421723 Nyan Kenkai from our young kind, the Edikai. Osipo Francis says COVID vaccine will now be required to enter heaven.
Yeah, heaven is cheap. Heaven, I am cheap. Until the Pope ne canon.
Pope Francis said today that God has informed him of a new requirement to enter heaven. Everyone must now receive the COVID-19 vaccine before entering the pearly gates. Yes,
heaven, I am common. You catch a phone and I say, Monsanto had the word heaven, no, okay. I say, you can't hear real and a Pope that's always able to Muna, Vatican people, some capture.
He said, and I quote, this is very important for the salvation of all people on earth. Pope Francis explained.
Including Islam, including Buddha, Judaism.
We know that God lets everybody into heaven because he loves us all and he doesn't really care what kind of mischief we get ourselves into in this life. But we must be wary of the greatest earthly sin of all, not getting the COVID-19 vaccine. God has informed me that he will not let you into heaven unless you have received both thus of his very safe vaccine.
Heaven I catch them on your Pope did heaven about. COVID-19 one of the COVID-19 video audio sending me. So why did be heaven no own could be? When you encounter Hebrew fool, you catch their religion. Well, heaven so
this is the time. Anka, I also be a jazz oracle. I'm telling you. Because I'm sorry, I saw for and I am be sorry, a chinya to Yakache say. Yamwa Brabotine, Nayan Yo Swine in the Munko, Nene. If we are seeing na Bano Danny Dima Christo some Pope, ever catch yourself vaccine, COVID-19 vaccine, mu a year of best way coat or say decode. Yeah, you decode your own say baby. And only they go heaven there, and you're not what I saw them walk on you.
Yeah, Bible now can the New Testament to know. Sa Pope ya na omo compile ye, no the side the word in heaven no. I share how man walk. No man definition say this is what we want and why they walk on no. I don't think that what you need. I don't know what JDO. What are you need? The New Testament, the four Gospels. I find say Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Roman 4 years, I'm sure I'm compiled of the men.
It's just one of the science we concern them one.
Yeah. Sammy.
Se Pope Naka.
Pope Naka Sano.
Umesi Naka so munkari.
Pope Naka Sano. Bible na crowd that say New Testament no. They compile the Bible 325 AD. No the bread war.
We enche. Go so mesa years a tell Bible dey ade we abishim.
I'm telling you. And you know almost say. That sure almost say. I'm going to prepare a place for you. One woman said, Yeshua, you know, can't say they don't know. It was written by the Catholic. Remember, I'm a farmer at the Moako. And I'll throw the Sadisha and your gold. No, we need to and I saw maybe I'm a catcher and say, Yanibia, I'm the one drove, but it's a 1G Adonibia who has access to heaven. Yeah. Now, Pope, now, or your bonnet bay. Or your bonnet bay. I'm sure Mopitri. Yeah, Mopitri, on the orca. Carrier, where would actually pay? Actually,
4,000 years of Christmas from Babylonian festival and Druid rituals to Nordic saints and Christian celebrations.
Now, my catcher will say Christianity, a Yalea, or Semeboa. 4,000 years old. Now Christmas, no one celebrate.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, no know.
How many years?
How many years in it? Until celebration of celebrating a henny free.
I said the unlikely origins of the modern Christmas celebration are revealed in 4,000 years of Christmas.
Ha.
Drawing on the myth and folklore from Greece, Rome, the Near East, and Northern Europe, this fascinating history tells a story that begins not with a manga in Bethlehem, but with wealthy Babylonians exchanging gifts in an empire that flourished during the Bronze Age. Nti na ọchese Kristo som no enye obi a wonu nyabuo bi mu.
Dabi.
Okay.
Dabi.
Long before Christians spread the story of Jesus' birth, many Europeans hung fair springs and winter greenery to banish evil and renew life.
Yeah.
The mysterious Druids burned Yule logs and worshipped their gods using, metal too.
Yeah, metal too.
Yeah, even Rome's pagan Saturnalia customs made their way into Christmas celebrations as Christians took the merriment, the greenery, the lights, and the gift from Saturn and gave them to the baby of Bethlehem.
Now can kaya na obi to the fee or say the people no can he free. Na question is say sir they will celebrate no about no na.
Okay.
So besides that question there, the question I am asking you say Bible no can no he na woman say we celebrate Christmas.
Yes. Ama say yet asia Christmas no must celebrating. By after Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ no can so back and do something.
Dabi
we also mean say na e wo hora.
Yes.
Enti achade ni niema no me no mu nyina akra na bra ye wo sa Jesus no mo ka no. Omo de sa niema nyina bi na de kwa achade for mo.
Solid. Eti ya broni e dane e before ya dwene. Encourage salvation. And you crew as an African people no. When the white man, the missionaries no, omo say no yaw, omo telling no upside down. Enti aman na nipa bompire and click it. Make us say yaw, obi afa the paper no the pen. Etro say afinu kono wie ye no. 10% kan yakopon de eye man no yaw.
Amai no end of year
and happy. Dodo na de and happy. En fa, e san say ade a wo mo ye no yaw, eye out of cycle.
Ava mo de afa kra bon sem ne bon pa ye nka ho. Enima no ngeka bo ni mama no so ho asem nko.
Yaw, eye problem. Na hade ya. Oba kan kai Mark 7 verse 6.
Mark chapter 7.
Yes.
Verse number 6.
Yeah.
Was he answered and said unto them, well had Isaiah prophesied of you hypocrites.
I don't know for Isaiah a share moon for Hong Kong.
As it is written,
these
people honored me with their lips.
Among the Oman come from the radiate. Yes, way. One pipe on some before to me fear our hammy. Woman, someone, and then Jack, and then Jack, Omonoke, and a son may,
but their hearts
Akumano
are far from me,
far away from me. That's a religion for you.
Okay, yeah, to us.
Continue.
Okay, verse 7. How be it in vain?
What
do they worship me?
What
teaching for doctrines, the commandment of men.
Oh, they hear me no.
Amo chire nipa nchire.
Nipa ahye ato ho no mo. Nipa. Ade mo yenya mo yenya pa. Mo se 1st January. First month of the year. We are trofo. We are liars. Asoma Yesu kan ni o. Asoma Yesu o kan ye ni.
Verse 8, you know.
Yes.
As if for laying aside the commandment of God.
He hold
the tradition of men as the washing of pots and cups.
Yeah. Shadi mami. Wait. A Ghanaian Spectator.
Okay.
About 207. Only see the whole world was say global. And the question said country bank and 1st January nobody can remove first. The new year. Yeah,
yeah, kind they were having.
Which countries
will be first to see January 1st?
country bang nobody can real say we are time be anti country bang
say ko warning
yes
ko US but 6 hours in a film.
Thank you and no more.
Okay, was it how New Year Day shifted from March?
How New Year's Day a free March about January because of one year papa the US way me dem show boss say empire na boy no catch you go say ento encourage December bi mu no na me free oson wo mu ababa ye Hebrew ni
sir no hu no kware no
me hu no kware no so no ababa ye the working Bible
yeah
you catch no that's my prophecy am the man war the worker ye bia no fa ka hu bi mu say Israel yankopon afi no komre bi no na me am hear say Israel but you may change from negativity to become possibility. Now, Mama ye Hebrew ni, Abba the Holy Spirit, Papa and the Bonnet, Abba the working Bible.
Yes.
When I make catch the war.
Okay.
Now the way I did here, only born some two Abasa Komu, Namoko. I don't need Yankoy.
I say the celebration of the New Year of January 1st is a relatively new phenomenon. The earliest recording of a New Year celebration is believed to have been Mesopotamia around 2000 BC and was celebrated around the time of the vernal equinox in mid-March.
What?
A variety of other dates.
2000 years no.
Yes. 2000 BC before Christ.
Before Christ no. Now first month no, na your March.
Yes.
First month of the year no, na your March.
Okay.
How na Hebrew for? Ya wonu say Yankopon bo a after Hebrew for you prepare to enter a new year. Aka 3 months. Yeah. January, February, March. It's the 27th March. I pass over. 13th March. Ni ura phenomenon. Sa ni aka 14 days. Sabe boa. What is that 27th March?
Yeah, we new year me.
Yo. Yawe.
Okay. Mawda ni be di kan.
Eno na Hebrew for biala I prepare towards. The way any there. Mono mo nsam ena to abasakon mu
mo bampe mi pochiwa opare afa to aso me fa ni islam ndom pomra ha was it the Egyptians Phoenicians and fall equinox and the Greeks celebrated it on the winter solstice.
Yeah.
Yaba was say Gregorian calendar January 1st was restored.
In
1582.
1582.
The Gregorian calendar. Yes. The Gregorian calendar reform restored January 1st as New Year's Day.
What?
Although most Catholic countries adopted the Gregorian calendar almost immediately.
Catholic country,
it was only gradually adopted among Protestant countries.
What?
The British, for example, did not adopt the reform calendar until 1752.
Yes.
So from 1582 to 1782, that is 1752, almost 200 years.
And the British force
270 years. Okay. Until then, the British Empire and the American colonies still celebrated New Year in March.
First of all,
and to compare me say about 1752 no. Yeah. Na womo no obenembo so no.
Bibi atrawo sama broni so called the missionaries. Aba African from egusu gomguso amo be sidne. Can't you change? Omo dey biem. Ya pa ne kore. Dina nyago po aka no Ghana for say ye fa nya dwuma da. Onyame say March, April, first month of the year. Edu hono mo ya na afena nsuo astarte. Atoto na yura efifire. Afena na yewura the new season mu. When ye broni bi na chenyi ye tina Yesu kan say Mukuta enipa de ante samu yawo onko achire
o say Ghana ye to so mako 24 countries so many can January 1st mo
all over the world
omoka say New Year no United Kingdom that is London, Portugal, Ireland, Iceland, Morocco, Cote d'Ivoire, Sierra Leone, St. Helena, Western Sahara, Sao Tome and Principe, Senegal, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Gambia, Ghana, Liberia, Mali, Mauritania, and Yakeka home. Yen it also change.
Dear Oman Ayen home. The Yakopon Edifo, what's a Mojam honey. No wonder. The idea, they see.
Okay.
Yes, you can. I say, it's no more natural for Odifo Azaya, Shem himself. Or man, the America, Yaofu Dina, I saw them one, 31st, no, Yao. I saw be a whole be a concron. It's a way. I didn't want to feel quite sorry.
I'm on Bessuno Musu.
Oh,
the more to form
the Corona. So for me, I will be telling the program. Corona, why am I there? So for not to say, I don't know. I mean, I need to come about to move. Usumusum the chisu. I didn't hear. I saw that on the Corona gear. Okay, abodo. I had so for this Zoom. Now, so many answer them. So for you know, 7 days Zoom. Corona, I thought I had to marry. That being abodo. So the man club is right. Yeah, me say a Christopher, they read my lips. Omo diagro. No mono. Omo ni abram pe bibiation no. They are running away to seek the truth. Bible dey kind. Sabe mai, mufi na mo anya ne yebo no bi. Claria na to am last book, clean sheet. Mame answer me kan we dey, mame faculty go and support what. Ezekiel chapter 13, verse number 3. I said, "Thus said the Lord God, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing." Yeah. And then I had the other. Come on, Ghana for a D4. Ezekiel 13, verse 3. Come on, Ghana for a D4. Not only Ghana D4. Of I can't free. April Fool's Day now. Yes. Okay. Obia can be. April Fool. Yes. April Fool. Yeah, when you credit agro be the good. There a buyer. Omu change Nyankopon time, season, month no. On him be can say me on him. Me share the whole world say. Nyankopon dey no wato atwene. Mfa me die enya adwuma. Yeshua kan. Anka na ye bosom ye tosum you know afefofo no. Yes. Okay. April Fool's Day 1564 France. Many different explanations have been offered for the origins of April Fool's Day, some as fanciful as April Fool jokes themselves. Yes, sir. The most convincing historical. Thank you. Okay. Was it the most convincing historical evidence suggests that April Fooling originated in France under King Charles the Ninth. King Charles, Ohinibi. Okay. Was it throughout France in the early 16th century? The New Year's Day was observed on March 25th. What? The New Year Day. What? March 25th. And we will say in 16th century, early 16th century. Okay. You cannot change it. Yes. The advent of spring, the celebrations. Spring. Now ensue astarte. Yes. Tonight in that is it. That's a new season. The celebrations, which included exchanging gifts, ran for a week, terminating with dinners and parties. Ran for a week, just say, "Yeah, don't more." The feast of unleavened bread. Okay. It's a March to the 7th. Okay. And based on the laws of the Creator. And yet Roman, and yet religion. I will say the celebrations, which included exchanging gifts, ran for a week, terminating with dinners and parties on April 1st. Good. In 1564. In 1564, however, in the beginning, the adoption of the reformed, more accurate Gregorian calendar. King Charles proclaimed that New Year's Day be moved back to January 1st. King Charles, I know the New Year Day, no, from March, or the bar, January 1st. It's a piece of war. mo hwɛ mo no mu aseɛ ɛwɔ ha na mo wie a mo bɛka kyerɛ mo sɛ bibi wɔ fɛn sɛ heaven ɛna mo kɔ ɛbrɛ nipa ɔhene bi broni ɔhene broni bi o ne mmra na mo di yɛ adwuma
no nye wiase nyinaa kora hene ɔyɛ ɔman baako
France na mo nyinaa mo asɔ mu gu